Lift up your head, wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex, wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face, clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup, don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you with sweet understanding. Seymour's your friend.
Treated me kindly. Daddy left early. Mama was poor. I'd meet a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers and me, I'd say, sure. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. He don't give me orders. He don't condescend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide me with sweet understanding. Seymour's my
Tell me this feeling lasts till forever. Tell me the bad times are clean washed away.
Please understand that it's still strange and frightening. For losers like I've been, it's so hard to say. Suddenly Seymour,
Suddenly Seymour,
he purified
he purified you.
Suddenly Seymour,
Suddenly Seymour,
show me I can.
yes you can. Learn how to be more. The girl that's inside you, with sweet understanding,
Sweet understanding.
with sweet understanding,
With sweet understanding.
with sweet understanding. Seymour's yours.
Suddenly, Joseph, I found the song I love. Suddenly, Joseph. Wow, dude. Oh my God. I called you Joseph, first of all.
I know.
Sorry.
That was a little awkward. But you know what? I was going to let you keep saying because that was beautiful. That was
Let me
great.
tell you.
Dude.
Oh my freaking God. I'm not even sure what I
man.
just saw there. I know both of these people, and I just saw freaking FNK Gold.
Dude, that was pure gold. Pure gold. That was so good. Both of them, I mean, together, I mean, even separately, they have amazing voices, and then singing that together, bringing that together with the funny and like the beautiful voice, like, holy crap, dude.
Yeah, starting it right off. Paul Bright jumping in there
man.
with that voice, that Seymour,
That was
and then
hilarious.
Heather Gennari just perfectly coming in and harmonizing and owning the Audrey. Audrey is her name,
Audrey,
right?
yeah.
Audrey. Yeah,
That's right.
Oh my God, Paul Bright and Heather Gennari with Suddenly Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. This is FNK Iconic Week, where we're going to be singing iconic songs from iconic movies.
That's
And
right.
while Suddenly Seymour and Little Shop of Horrors was absolutely a Broadway production, we all know the Rick Moranis movie.
It was the
And,
movie.
yeah, we all,
Come on.
you think of Seymour, you don't think of a single Broadway person, you think of Rick Moranis. And the giant plant and all that kind of stuff. So
Well, they did do it at the local high school here in my town last year. It was great.
I love
Great.
some of those productions. I remember
I know.
I was working a job forever ago in somewhere in upstate New York, and after hours I saw they were doing Rocky Horror Picture Show at some random little theater, and I'm like, I'll go check it out. And it was one of the coolest things I've ever seen, because everyone was into it, the whole community was into it. It was like, it was really, really awesome. So I am Mike Whiston. I am the co-host and co-founder of the Friday Night Karaoke Podcast and the Friday Night Karaoke Facebook group.
And I am Joe Rubin with the same exact title. And wow, it's been a long time since we've recorded an episode, Mike. I mean, the whole like, hey, we're on break and now we're coming back. Like it's starting to get old. Like we're
suddenly podcast. It's time to record it.
We skip a lot. It is difficult to get on our time frame things here, like our time zones,
Yeah.
But we do.
I have all kinds of excuses I can come up with right now.
Yeah, like how's your leg? How's your microphone?
My leg's good.
Yeah, how's your
Yeah, my Mr. Cliffs. He's doing just fantastic. Right, thank you. So once again, that was Paul Bright and Heather Gennari, Suddenly Seymour, Little Shop of Horrors to kick off FNK Iconic. We have a ton of amazing songs in store for you on the 66th episode of the Friday Night
66.
Karaoke Podcast. Ooh, 66.
That's amazing.
We actually, we'll get into it more later, but we're celebrating the 200th theme of the week right now.
You see how far behind we are, by the way? So that really highlights it bad, dude.
Yeah, it's supposed to be theme of the week episode. we're almost there, we're batting.
Man. Oh shit.
We're batting.
I'm not gonna do the math.
That's
Probably
great.
a third.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
So, coming up next, we have a longtime Friday Night Karaoke member, a staple in the community, a man who you have all heard many times over, and not only just in his own songs, but in the songs that you put up as well. He's joined many of your songs. He's opened a ton of songs. He has his own album that he's putting out.
Really?
He also has his own shot term, whatever you want to call it. Whenever you do a shot, whenever you say his name, you do a shot. It's a shot
now
game.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. This man is none other than Eric freaking Dubrofsky. Do a shot. I'm drinking
Now we have
coffee.
to. Right, here we go. Cheers.
Eric Dubrofsky, he is a moderator of the Friday Night Karaoke community. He's a great friend and an absolutely phenomenal singer. He's going to be bringing a little If I Could Change the World from Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Here it is.
I don't think that's the same song.
If I can reach the stars, pull one down for you, shine it on my heart, so you can see the truth, that this love inside is everything it seems. But for now I find it's only in my dreams, and I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in your universe. You would think my love was really something good, baby, if I could change. If I could be king, even for a day, I'd take you as my queen. I'd have it no other way, baby. And our love would rule this kingdom we have made. Yeah. Till then I'd be a fool, wishing for the day that I can change the world. I would be the sunlight in
could change that song and the way you sang it, I wouldn't change a goddamn thing because that was just freaking perfect.
That was great. I love that song. First of all, great movie, because since we're doing the movie themes, right? Great movie in itself. And then I love the song. No, that wasn't the movie. Still not the movie, man.
I don't think it's the movie you think it is.
It was this John Travolta movie. It was not the Muppet movie. And then
Sandy just jumps up. And then John Travolta, phenomenon.
He would, you know what? He's probably in there. He'd be like, like in his dance, right?
That would actually be awesome. Oh my God. Can somebody please stitch this together?
Right?
Phenomenon. Oh my God.
Right? Oh,
that's a thing. But that was Eric Dubrofsky.
Anyway,
If I Could Change the World from Phenomenon. And I'm actually impressed that, and this is going to be true for a lot of the songs that we're playing here and just in general from the theme week. It's amazing how many songs you really know and love and you've really latched onto, but you just had no idea it was part of another movie, like a movie that you really loved and you really enjoyed, but you just didn't connect them. Like I didn't know that was part of Phenomenon.
No, that might be the case, but I mean, I think for the most part, like you hear a movie, you hear a song, and you associate it with the movie.
Well, there's a couple like that.
It's iconic. Like we're not talking about some far-fetched like third song and like that nobody heard of, and like we're talking like the iconic theme.
Reach the stars, fly your fantasy. That could be anything.
You know the movie,
that could be anything.
Right? Any movie. Anyway, I think that was in Star Trek 2, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wrath of Khan. Right?
Falcor! So good.
Oh man, dude. Oh.
But Eric Dubrofsky he brought it home with that. I was impressed as hell listening to that. And he, this is someone who, when he started in FNK, I mean, he was a great singer from day one. Yeah, there's no like rags to riches here. He was doing great right from the very beginning. Yeah. But like just another person I've watched and listened to for years now, and just where he is now compared to where he was when he started, and just like hearing the progression, it's again, he was amazing when he started, but it's just like another level now, and I love it.
It is,
and it's
he has
and like, the nuance down.
And, like you said, he's actually recording his own songs now. He's writing and recording his own songs now, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so I think that's freaking fantastic.
I really want him to roll out like a business called like Karaoke Fitness, because like the dude's jacked, and he does like some fitness stuff on Instagram, I think, and like maybe you're doing push-ups and he's like dough, and you're like Ray, me, wrong, do it again.
I would have to be like bro. Ski, right? It would have to be like,
and then you do a shot,
and then you do a shot at the end, right? Yes.
We're really good at making businesses.
I know. I'm gonna start printing up business cards tomorrow for that one. So
absolutely brilliant. And perfect. This is actually like as far as like coming up with songs to sing. Like I didn't get to put any out there, I don't think, for Iconic. No. I really wanted to, but it's one of those theme weeks where like there's so many options. And like so many things that resonated so deeply with you when you were growing up that it's like you almost can't stop you from singing them. Although I couldn't put myself in front of a microphone to do
you, apparently. Yeah. I actually recorded one. It's been a long time too. I was watching Back to the Future when we came out with this theme, and I was like, like Power of Love came on, and I'm like, oh, I got to do it. I actually did it.
I was gonna say, like, what's the Back to the Future theme song? Like,
shut the fuck up.
Speaking of which, there's I went to go see Frozen, the musical in Tokyo with my family not that long ago, and it was a great show, like Broadway level production. I was super impressed. But the theater has a Back to the Future musical, and I guess that's a thing already on Broadway. I didn't realize it, but it's coming here, and I'm super excited. But then I was thinking, like, what songs are they going to sing for Back to the Future, the musical?
Really? Come on, man. Did you figure it out?
No. If I could turn back time, I could find a way.
That's the one. Isn't that weird that was not in the movie?
Time is on my side. Oh, we could do FNK Time. Songs about time.
You know what?
It's the 5 o'clock world when the whistle blows.
Time after time.
Oh my God, this is a good idea. All right,
do
let's fast forward to the end.
Yeah,
I have mine already. You have to come up with your own.
That's bullshit.
Coming up next for FNK Iconic, episode number 66 of the Friday Night Karaoke Podcast. It's going to be a little Be My Baby from none other than, can you guess it?
No.
Dirty Dancing. Oh,
right.
You knew it. You knew it. It just took you a second. It's going to be Bonnie Richelle. Again, Be My Baby, Dirty Dancing. Let's give it a listen.
The night we met, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. So won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads every place we go. So won't you please be my little baby? Say you'll be my darling. Be my baby now. Oh. I'll make you happy, baby. Just wait and see. For every kiss you give me, I'll give you 3. Oh, since the day I saw you, I have been waiting for you. You know I will adore you till eternity. So won't you please be my little baby? Baby, my darling. Be my baby now. Oh, 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 oh. So come on and be my little baby. Baby, my darling. Be my baby now. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Be my little baby. Oh, be my baby now. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Be my little baby. Be my baby now.
I mean, I'll be your listener forever, though. That was awesome. That was so good. And I love Dirty Dancing.
Oh man, great movie and great song. Like that was a fantastic rendition of that song. She crushed that one.
Like
She
on
crushed
it. Like, I mean, that was,
Perfect.
that was movie level quality.
It was
that was,
flawless. No, perfect.
so good. So
Yeah.
good. And I'm so jealous of people who can do that. Like, I want to be able to sing like that. I get like, that was funny.
You sounded so funny. That was great. Were you trying to be funny? Like you were funny.
Yeah. They like write down like a little like smiley face on a card and give it to me. Like, good.
There you go.
Yeah,
Tiger.
Or sometimes they're like, you should be proud of yourself.
You should get 3 smiley face emojis.
But you know what? That's all I need.
is
So
all
again,
you
that
need.
was Bonnie Richelle with "Be My Baby" from Dirty Dancing, and just like that song, obviously, like the whole like everything about that movie is iconic. You know,
Yeah.
it's the main actress in that movie. She's been in like a million
what's her name?
different movies. This is my point. Like she's been in that, Ferris Bueller, like a bajillion other movies, right?
Yeah.
I can't think of her name to save my life.
Patrick
I knew you wouldn't be able to either. I knew it.
Jennifer
I knew it.
Aniston. No.
Jennifer Aniston.
Go on.
Jennifer Aniston wouldn't have worked.
Jennifer
there.
Connelly.
Nope. That's Labyrinth
No.
and
Yeah.
other
hold on.
movies.
I'll work on it. We'll come up with it
It's
in a few
also
minutes.
Actually, a Labyrinth would have. That's one thing I'm actually surprised. I was dying to hear some Labyrinth, and nobody did. Like, you remind me of the Babe with the power. What power of voodoo? You
could have done it. You could have
remind me of the Babe.
You're a little too late. Hey, can we thank our sponsors for a few minutes? Because we're like into this episode. We haven't even said thank you.
Oh, you know what? I love giving thanks. So right now, thank you to, I'm going to give a quick thank you, not to a sponsor, but to the person who does all of the artwork for both Friday Night Karaoke and our main company, Mopod and Momedia. He's done all of our artwork for literally everything that we've ever put out. So every album cover, every logo, every web page, everything. He is the man behind the art. So Roma Hyman, a giant thank you to you, and I give you a thank you because you sent me that. He's from Ukraine. He's dealing with everything that's going on over there right now, and he had sent Joe and I these really awesome traditional Ukraine mugs. So I am drinking my coffee out of my Ukraine mug.
You sure are.
Yep, and the coffee I'm drinking is none other than, hold on, here it is, Heroes Media Group Beverages. It's going to be called Kickstart, and it is delicious. It's medium dark. I love my coffee dripped, and it's a perfect coffee for dripping, and you don't have to grind the beans, which is really,
it's
really
actually
nice.
Great. I've been drinking it for a few weeks now, and it's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
It's been
And
really good.
also, we would like to thank Shure Microphones, who I'm using right now. Joe, he couldn't figure out his audio on his computer. It was this big thing. He had to go take it to get fixed.
Yeah.
And he really needs to work on his tech ability because it was my fault actually in the end.
Mediocre at best. Yes.
I'm just going to take credit. It was my fault, and I destroyed everything. And that's a reason we're a week later than usual. even more late.
Yeah. We spent the entire last week trying to get the audio to work, and it turns out it was on Mike's system. So
we thought it was his system. It was mine. I'm literally like, you idiot! Why can't you get this to work?
My desktop has been at the computer repair store for like 3 days, and the guy's like, I can't find anything wrong with it. I'm like, something's wrong with my computer. Fix it, please. And it was actually nothing wrong with it. It was Mike's computer.
But we solved it.
Problem solved. Nice job, Mike.
And the final sponsor, we have Mr. Cliff's Premium Bourbon Whiskey.
Yes.
I am not drinking this right now, but I have drank this much, and it's delicious.
I'm drinking it right now. It is fantastic. And thank you, Paula, for the glass.
Yeah. I love our little time of giving thanks. So if you're not actually watching along and you can't actually see what we're putting up on screen, if you go into the Friday Night Karaoke community on Facebook, you just go into your Facebook app, type in Friday Night Karaoke in the search bar, and click on the group and click the little join button. It's a private group, so if you are putting out songs or comments or anything inside the group, it stays within the group. Your Aunt Deborah or your cousin Mark won't see that stuff, unless you invite them into the group as well.
Mark are the worst.
They are. Oh my God.
Singing. No.
Yeah, they couldn't sing their way out of a paper bag.
Yeah.
So, please feel free to join the group, but you'll actually find the video recording there as well. So if you're listening to this on any of the major platforms like Apple, iHeart, Spotify, CastBox, Google Podcasts, Amazon, Audible, or any of the others, feel free to watch the video as well in the actual group. We'd love to have you there.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
It's a quick little join. There's like 3 little questions. Just answer them. If you don't answer the questions, you get rejected.
It's very easy. All right, you can do this. All right, ready? Next song.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do this, damn it. We're going to work backwards. The movie is Woman in Red. What is the song? I've never even watched the Woman in Red. I don't know what Woman in Red is. I'm a movie guy, too. I went to school for film. I wanted to be a director or a producer. That was my goal in life. And then I realized right after college, I realized I wanted to make money instead. So
depends if you make the right movie, like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, like you'd make money. Dude.
Oh, I mean,
Woman in Red.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Come up with the next Iron Man, you'll do just fine.
So what do you think my chances of making it in like the movie industry are? Like 1 in 100? Like 1 in a million.
Like 1 in a million.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Neil Diamond?
No, this is gonna be. I just called to say I love you.
Oh, all right, never mind.
I actually don't know who sings that.
Really? Stevie
But it's gonna
Wonder.
be Chris Gonzalez with "I Just Called to Say I Love You" from Woman in Red. Let's give it a listen.
words that I must say to you. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. No summertime, no warm July, no harvest moon to light one tender August night, no autumn breeze, no falling leaves, not even time for birds to fly to southern skies, no Libra sun, no Halloween, no giving thanks to all the Christmas joy you bring. But what it is, though old, so new, to feel your heart like no three words could ever do. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I do. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I just called to say I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I do. I just called to say I love you, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Oh, my heart, baby, in my heart.
What did I just hear? What
Wow.
did I just hear? I
Dude.
just called to say, oh my God.
Wow, dude, that guy has some range. Holy shit!
The sound that, I saw him, and then the
Yeah.
sound that came out of him didn't match what I saw.
No, I wasn't expecting any of that at all. Honestly, none of that.
He did, like, that was phenomenal. Like, he just crushed that tenor
That was.
all day long.
I don't know. I don't think that was really a. Is that a tenor?
I don't know. I'm not really good at music.
No. It's more of a bass.
I just kind of he's that bass.
No, that was fantastic, dude. I mean, like, great. I really was not expecting any of that at all to
Nope.
happen.
He had
At
some
all.
great range. He had all
was
those
great.
inflections,
Yeah.
like all throughout the song. That just it just kind of carried you along. It was just a long
Yeah,
song.
for
And,
sure. What was
with
that dude's
long
name
songs
again?
like that. Chris Gonzalez with "I Just Called to Say I Love You" from Woman in Red.
All right.
And I'm actually I looked up who sings this song, and we're
Did
gonna
you?
do charades. We're gonna do charades. All right,
Go on.
Let's see if you can figure out who sings
No,
this song. Right?
All right.
Right.
I'll do my best. What's that thing? What are you doing with your hands? Are you making like little spiders? Like, I don't understand what that.
I'm trying to play piano. I don't know. I don't play piano.
Oh, that's a piano mute. Okay. No. I don't know.
It's supposed to be
Sorry.
Stevie Wonder. I can't see shit.
Oh, is it? Fantastic. For those of you at home,
Yeah, who can't hear anything. I'm just like, so what's happening is I'm having spasms on the camera
yep.
in an attempt to look like Stevie Wonder on the piano.
No, I think it's great because look, people don't get canceled nowadays, especially when they impersonate blind black guys. So, we'll be fine.
Wait. I want to preface. Well, I guess it's not preface either. He did it, but he's awesome, and it's a great song.
Yeah,
and I love pianos. And I live down the school. I live down the road from a school for the blind, and I always slow down when I drove on that road.
Then you're safe because you had a black friend who was blind growing up, so you're good.
I did. I did. So we're good.
Yeah. All right.
Well then, how are we going to take our way out of this pickle? Again, Chris Gonzalez, thank you so much for that. Absolutely incredible in every way. I was absolutely blown away. I have no idea. Changing subject. I have no idea how you pulled that off, but super impressive. And I actually want to go back and listen to some of his other songs in Friday Night Karaoke now, because I could just imagine what else he could be putting out.
Yeah. And I'm going to go search for some new sponsors, because I'm sure all of us have just canceled.
Hi, my name's Mike, and
how many songs do we have left, Mike?
So I'm building a house in Japan right now. Very exciting.
Anyway,
but we actually are building a house. It's really exciting, and we're putting a music studio inside the house. So we're going to be, obviously recording the Friday Night Karaoke podcast in there, but we're going to have a whole bunch of instruments that I don't know how to play, including a piano. So my charades will be better because I'll use a real piano.
You'll get there.
Oh man, I should just go to the next song.
You should.
What's that song? Diggy Diggy Hole?
Yep.
I am a dwarf and I dig in a hole. Diggy Diggy Hole. Oh, that's a great song.
I ain't saying you're a hole digger, but
that's a nice one. I ain't saying you're a hole digger. All right. Coming up next, we have another longtime member of the Friday Night Karaoke community, another moderator of the community. What? What? What do you want from me?
I was just spit my whiskey out. I thought you were going to sing the next verse and really drive the nail point home here. But
the song is "I Love You, Baby" from my favorite movie of all time, outside of Hackers, 10 Things I Hate About You. It's a random movie to have as my favorite, but I just love everything about that movie. It's 10 Things I Hate About You. It's the with Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger, and
that movie was great.
It was really, really well done. And
yes.
This song, he's on the bleachers out in the field, and he's like running across away from security, and it's just like a really good scene and really good everything. So this is Mimi Walt with "I Love You, Baby" from 10 Things I Hate About You. Let's give it a listen.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. I love you, baby. of you, you'd feel like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
That was awesome, dude.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I love it. And it just
know.
brings back really good memories too. And that's what I think the whole point of this theme or week is. It just bringing
That
back
was
those
it.
good memories.
Exactly. And that was really nail on the head for that one. I mean, that song was iconic in that movie, and Mimi crushed it. She did.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. Like one day, I'm going to surprise my wife at like a freaking in a stadium somewhere. And I'm just gonna start running from security on the PA, and I'm gonna sing that song. But it's not gonna end the same way. I'm gonna be in jail. Then I'll get divorced.
Man, I think it'd be great. I'm gonna hire some extra fake security guys just to tackle your ass and just beat the shit out of you.
Like linebackers.
Imagine that.
I know you get the notes out. Like,
that didn't end the same as the movie. That was horrible.
Didn't go the way I thought.
No. Oh my
Very
God,
different.
man.
Again, that was Mimi Walt. I love you, baby. From 10 Things I Hate About You.
And nice job, Mimi. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it really was.
Hey, man, I love doing this podcast with you.
I love doing this podcast with you, Joe Rubin.
Yes. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Again, so this is episode 66. We've been doing this, this is third season now, technically like episode 4 of season 3. And we've been doing this for 66, I mean, not 66 weeks, but 66 different times. Yeah, times. But you know what we have been doing for many weeks? 200 theme weeks in the Friday Night Karaoke community. So again, just go to Friday Night Karaoke on Facebook. We told you how to get there before. Answer those questions and join. At the top in the featured section, every week on Fridays, we put out a new theme of the week. And I think right now, I don't recall what the theme is. It's a FNK.
Is it 2000s or something? Did we
it's a FNK party or 200 party. That's what it is. It's parties. Okay. Yeah, it's party songs to celebrate the 200th. Theme of the week. But
love it.
Yeah, for 200 weeks, we've been giving away $10 Amazon gift cards and a bunch of other things. And I think this week we're giving away $200 worth of prizes to like.
Yeah, we bumped it up.
Yeah, it's never about the money or about the prize. It's more about just the community and about fun. But it's always nice to have that little thing to go after every week. And
it's nice. And you know what? $200. That's an even nicer prize.
Yeah, I think we're doing like $100 to first. Like I think it's like 30 to second. And then 20, 10, 10 or something like that. I don't remember what it is. Something like that.
And it's good. And you know what? With all the crap going on in this world, it's nice to escape here for an hour and do this with you. And it's nice to escape. It's nice to escape and sing a song every now and then and hear the people singing because, lots going on in this planet, man. And to be able to do something like this with FNK and just get out there and just be like, just put everything to the side for a few minutes. Everything in the world, put it to the side. And get on FNK, and there's people of all walks of life on FNK, people that you may not necessarily normally hang out with in person, but everybody's so supportive in this group. There's no negativity in this group. There's no just blatant self-promotion crap in this group. You get on there, you sing a song, and everybody, no matter who they are, like whatever background they have, they're in there and they're supporting you and they're encouraging you. And I love that. I love that a lot.
Dude, you hit the nail on the head with that. I mean, it's what it's literally all about. When we started Friday Night Karaoke the community, we had no idea what it was going to be. We had no idea if it was going to be big, small, if people would care. We literally made it because, if you haven't heard the story and we haven't told it in a while, it was the pandemic and we were sad and we couldn't go out, and we decided to create this little thing where we were singing back and forth to each other and posting, reposting other karaoke songs that we found on the web that we really liked, and we thought that they were doing something genuine and unique, and they really loved it. It wasn't just a promotional thing, and those people ended up joining, and the community started growing, and now it's 35,000 members posting hundreds of songs a day, and again, negativity free, ad free. It's just a really, it's my happy place on the internet.
Exactly.
And all of you listening and all of you in the community already, you're my happy people.
Yes. Thank you, happy people. Thank you, happy people. Seriously, from the bottom of our hearts, really, thank you. We love this so much.
I think that's a thing, right? That's a thing? Is that a thing?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. It could be a thing.
You won't get canceled for that. Don't worry about it. Let's play the next song.
So coming up next, this one's right up your alley. I mean, it's technically up both of our alleys, but I'm just going to tell you the name of the song, and you're going to tell me what movie it's from. And you have to get if it's a sequel or whatever, you have to get the number.
I'll put the number on the back.
All right, the song is "Fox on the Run."
Fox on the Run. Oh, I mentioned it earlier. Guardians of the Galaxy. 2.
Yes! Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2, Fox on the Run, and this is going to be Rick Mendoza. And let me tell you, I've already listened to and watched this video, and oh man, you're in for a treat. Let's give it a listen and give it a watch.
Oh man, because we were on a Guardians of the Galaxy trip this week at our house. Like it was like the nighttime movies before bed. So yes,
it's one of my favorites to go back and watch over and over and over again.
And I just want and me and my wife were talking about. We're like, man, whoever did the soundtrack for the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, like bravo, hat tip to that person, because holy crap, great fucking soundtrack.
Ooga chugga, ooga ooga,
all around,
ooga,
great
chugga.
soundtrack.
I can't stop the feeling.
I bought the LPs. I bought the full size records, all 3 of them, because it's such a good soundtrack, and I love it.
I agree. I've played that song far too many times, and my kids, like I do the ooga chugga, ooga ooga, and then they start singing on top of it. It's super awesome. So anyway, again, Rick Mendoza with Fox on the Run from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Let's give it a listen and give it a watch. All Here it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't hide away. Keep singing. Keep singing.
Oh my God, dude, that was so good. That was so
It
good.
really was. You know, Fox on the Run. It should have been like Raccoon on the Run.
No,
He's not a raccoon. He's not a raccoon.
He's not a raccoon, dude. We already established this.
I know. We actually did establish in a later movie that he is, in fact, a raccoon.
But not yet. Not
in Volume
Guardians
2.
2. Okay? He's not a raccoon. But you know what? What was that guy's name who just sang that? Say it again.
That was see it again. Ooh, Rick Mendoza with Fox on the Run from
Mendoza. That was freaking awesome, dude. That was awesome. I loved it.
I loved it. Yeah, I love like the effect too. Like, it was, you know, sometimes like effects can actually hurt your singing. You know, like it's really easy, especially when you're using the apps like Smule and Star Maker.
Yeah.
And, you know, other karaoke apps. It's
Well,
really
people
easy
tend to overdo it. You overdo it, right?
Yeah,
And it just sounds
I'm
like-
completely guilty of this, especially a long time ago, and even now. Sometimes, you know, when you're and when I'm not confident in a song I'm about to sing, I'll put a whole bunch of effects on it and be like, all right, that'll at least, you know, make it passable. Right. And it's really easy to overdo it, but then there's the times that the effect matches the song perfectly,
Right.
and in that case, it was exactly the effect to use. The right around reverb, and you know, it sounded like it belonged. It was just fantastic, and he did a phenomenal job.
That was great. And I wasn't, you know, again, another song that you don't expect people to sing, right?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he busted out. I'm like, yes. Like the second he started it, I was like, oh, here we go. Like I knew it.
And they had like, you know, in the track he was using, they had the chorus playing in the background.
Yeah,
you know,
whatever. It's perfect.
No. But he sang with that chorus perfectly.
Yes. No, exactly. It wasn't like some mismatched shit, right? It was on it. It was on.
Rick Mendoza, thank you for bringing a little Guardians of the Galaxy light into our lives today on the Friday Night Karaoke Podcast. FNK iconic.
Star-Lord thanks you.
Oh, Star-Lord. Yeah. I really want to go like get a full Star-Lord like authentic outfit for Halloween. I really want to do that.
Can I tell you? So my daughter, when she was like, I don't know, it was like 5 years ago or something like that. She's like, oh, one of her friends was coming over to play. Her name's Evie, right? And she came over all of a sudden, like there was a knock on the door, and Evie showed up in full Star-Lord costume, full costume, the gun, everything. She just knocked on the door and she's standing there, like, you know, 4 foot tall. And I looked down and I'm like, there's like this mini Star-Lord. I'm like, oh, you are the best. I'm like, get in here. I'm like, this is fantastic. I was like,
you get all the candy.
Kid? But she's your new friend. I like her. She's great.
Instant approval. Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah, you know, I'm really like, my daughter's 11, and you know, I'm already worried about like what's gonna happen when she's a teenager and she gets boyfriends and all that. But you know, like if that's how I met her boyfriend, you know, or girlfriend or whatever she ends up with, and they come home and they're wearing a Star-Lord outfit,
you know what?
Awesome. You know, it's an instant. All right, you know, we can talk. Let's.
Yeah, you know, I'm prepared to be the dad.
I'm also gonna pull an Uncle Buck. You know, like, you know, I'm going to show them my hatchet in the back.
I was just going to say, I'm prepared to be the dad with the shotgun at the door. Be like, how you doing? But you know what? If the dude shows up in a Star-Lord costume, I'm going to be like, oh, all right. I can't even pretend to be mad. Like, you fucking rock. Get in here, man. Get in here, son. You know, like.
Get over here.
Call your son already. What's your name? You know, like.
Pouring him a whiskey at 13. Here, have some Mr. Cliff's.
Yeah, exactly. Do you like Mr. Cliff's whiskey, son? Right.
What's happening? It's just like Guardians of the Galaxy. So we're at that time in the podcast. It's a really sad time. It happens every podcast, and we have to deal with it every podcast. But we are on the last song of the podcast.
Man. It better be good, dude. After Fox on the Run, this better be a banger.
It's a nice way to end, you know. A phenomenal singer in the group, another person who's been really active in collaborations and just really active in general. Really good attitude, dude. Like, you know, from you know, obviously we have limited exposure to a lot of these people, but from what I've seen and from the comments he makes and just from the way he interacts with the community, really great attitude and a phenomenal singer in every way. He's going to be singing a little Smokey and the Bandit was, you know, well. He's not singing Smokey and the Bandit, but from Smokey and the Bandit.
Please.
Well, eastbound and down to close out the podcast. And there's like some samples from the actual show in the beginning and end of it. So I think it's a perfect way to go out. Let's give it a listen. This is Mark Cross, Eastbound and Down, Smoking the Bandit.
Let's hear it.
You got the one snowman, I'm eastbound and down.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. They say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Old Smokey's got them ears on, he's hard on your trail. He ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you got to dodge him, you got to duck him, you got to keep that decent trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Oh, son, what's she wearing now? Come back. Oh, Fred, can you believe this?
Don't leave me. Who's gonna hold your hand?
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Are we gonna do what they say can't be done? We've got a long way.
Oh my God, what a great way to go out. Some
Dude,
people, I feel
how you
like,
end it, man.
I feel like he was born with a cowboy hat on his head. I mean,
He
some people,
was.
it just
He came
fits.
out, you know what, in the hospital, and you know they wrap you baby and they give you here's the black. He was wrapped in that Texas flag,
Right?
He was
Yeah, he
definitely
just
wrapped in
had
that
it.
Texas flag, right?
He
There was
just
no
had
like
it.
little black. He was in the Texas flag and the cowboy hat, you know,
Yep.
for sure.
Man, what a phenomenal rendition of Eastbound and Down, Smokey and the Bandit. That again was Mark Cross to round out the Friday Night Karaoke podcast. And man, I was singing along. And I haven't watched Smokey and the Bandit in forever.
I know.
like,
I'm going to have
forever.
to get on that this week. No, I mean, I had Guardians last week. Smokey and the Bandit is next week, I think. Now,
At the end, where he's like, "Come on, son, what are you wearing?" or whatever. Like, I was like, "We were just talking about that."
right? I know exactly, dude. That was, dude. By the way, that was perfect. He crushed that song, dude. It was great. It was
Yeah,
great.
just owns it. Yeah, he does these country songs really well. He does the rock
Yeah.
songs really well. I don't know if I've heard him sing anything. He sings a lot in the group, but I think it's mostly country and rock, if I'm not mistaken.
That makes sense.
I'm going to challenge him to go ahead and sing some Celine Dion.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Way to go outside your comfort zone a bit. Right? Just like
And it's your favorite singer ever.
it is. But what just happened? Did you just pull a tooth out? Oh God. Sorry, my
Oh,
daughter
your daughter
ran in, showed me her
just
tooth.
pull- Wait,
Yes.
are we witnessing a live tooth extraction?
It just happened. No, it just happened. There's a tooth fairy showing up at our house sometime.
Live on the interwebs.
I know. Hopefully, it was a baby tooth. So,
I mean, my son is, he's 5 years old. He hasn't lost any teeth yet, but he lost one, but he's ready. I think he's of the mind that, once his big, adult teeth come in, he's going to start knocking them out just to get the money.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm pretty sure he's like,
I need a 5. Right?
Then he's going to start looking for other people's teeth.
Dude, I almost spit my fucking whiskey out again. Damn it, dude.
Your son's been getting into some fights. He goes for the teeth.
Right? Just give me your tooth, right? Why? What's wrong with you? Why you pull my tooth out? Right? I need a visit from the tooth fairy.
I need to buy a new video game. Give me some teeth.
Maybe need new shoes. Oh, move it.
On the street. Hey, got teeth? Got teeth?
I know. How much is a street tooth worth? Like, can you get like...
I don't know. Can you arbitrage that? You buy it for $1 and you sell it to the tooth fairy for $2?
Right? Oh, man.
He starts a big racket. Like, kids are taking out their own teeth. And he's like, I'll give you 50 cents. He knows he gets $1 from the freaking tooth fairy. I couldn't even be mad. I'd be like, that's good business. Good job.
I know, but you're like, son, how come I've given you like $7,000 this past year? Like, what's going on?
I guess I would be like, oh, that's good business. At that stage.
No, adult teeth don't count, man. Those are real expensive. The dentist fairy shows up like,
oh, so my mind instantly went to the adult teeth. You're right. If he's running the racket, he's going to like preschool and stuff, or like kindergartens, and he's like, yeah, give me your baby teeth when they come out.
Exactly. All right.
That's smart.
Let's get back on track here.
It's like what's behind door number 2, like
no,
you can guarantee yourself 50 cents or
I listen, I squirreled it a little bit. My daughter ran in, showed me a tooth, got me completely off track. All right, let's get back on track here. Next week's episode.
Yeah, so this is what we do at the end of every podcast. We pick up the next theme of the week. And I think we just picked it, didn't we? It was FNK time.
Yeah, did we do the time?
I actually like that. The more I think about it, the more I like it. It's songs about time directly, or that mention something to do with time, or
you don't have to say the word time in there, right?
It doesn't have to be the word time. It could be 5 o'clock. It could be about something in the past, because that's time, or future, that's time, like anything relating to time in some way. And go ahead and be creative. We're not that stingy. It's going to be FNK time from this upcoming Friday, likely when we drop this podcast episode. So that was easy. Wow, that was probably the easiest.
I know, no fighting at all. But you know what? We came up with it right in the middle of the show, like spontaneously, and it was just, why go with something different? I like that.
Kind of perfect. It was
meant to be. It was meant to be.
Meant to freaking be.
Right.
Absolutely. So that's it. That's all we got. Thank you so much for joining us on episode number 66 of the Friday Night Karaoke Podcast. Please, if you have not joined the group already, go into Friday Night Karaoke in Facebook, click join, answer those 3 questions, and be part of the madness, because that's how we pick songs for this podcast. We pick them from the group, from the themes of the week. So just participate. Even if you're not going to sing, just put some comments in there,
jump in there,
and show some support, or just sit back and watch. Either way, we want you to
just
be
watch
there
some
with
awesome
us.
songs. Honestly, these songs are a lot of fun. Like, if you need to jump out for a little bit out of the real world and jump in and just have some little bit of fun for some time, this is the place to do it. It's a lot of fun.
It is. So with that,
yep.
Mike and Joe out. Friday Night Karaoke. We love y'all. Thank you.
Peace.